this hour to the very best from Apple. So of course, Bill Duggan is joining us. He's our Apple expert here at HSN. And we're taking you on a tour of all the great Apple products. If you're looking for gifts, looking to maybe upgrade to a newer model in your own collection. Remember, Apple has a 14-day return policy. HSN is an extended holiday returns until the end of January. So anything that is exciting to you, we can break your payments up over FlexPay. Anything you're looking to gift from the Apple world for Hanukkah, for Christmas, or for a birthday between now and then, you have a really risk-free opportunity to try out some of their best, most iconic technology. Next up is the watch. And quite frankly, every other smartphone watch is trying to replicate what the Apple series watches have done. This is the Series 3, and what we offer to you when you buy from us here at HSN is 2 bands. So you get both the sport band and you get the stainless band to go along with your purchase today. So both come with your purchase, as well as a charging stand, screen protectors, and a loop band. It's a lot of big bonuses when you buy and have it bundled with us here at HSN. Now the watch itself comes in 2 different sizes. There's a 38mm face, which is the one that I wear. There's the 42mm face, which is the one Bill is wearing. And then you choose your color. Now the color is both the frame of the watch as well as the bands that go along with it. So we'll walk you through all of them. This is your space gray black. This is your silver fog. This is your gold pink sand. And this is your space gray gray. And then each one of those will come with a coordinating stainless band to go along with it. But what it all boils down to is the Apple Watch, it just does so much more than any other fitness tracker or sports watch, digital watch that's out there today.
And that's just it. You might have wanted to give a watch, or you've been given a watch, but then you're stuck with that face, or even with a fitness tracker. But then that fitness tracker you gotta wear, fitness tracker you gotta wear, watch, you have it happen all with you all at the same time. Apple's combined all of that, even your phone, and because this will act as your phone, so right over here. So this is, oh, I was seeing a workout app right over there. So there's the face of the watch, which is nice if someone likes that design, but you realize this is completely customizable. So I can have the news, I can have family photos, I can have fitness tracking. So what's great about this is you're not just giving them one watch, you're giving them tons of different ways to wear it and how they want to wear it. And I gotta tell you, each one of these watches, even this one, you can customize it down to the second hand, or the number of numbers you have on there. So it's a very versatile watch. But then, as we were talking about fitness tracking, and all these little dots on here, by the way, are apps that are on my phone. So it mirrors what is on my phone. Everything from boarding passes to gym to music to games and everything like that. But we're talking about fitness tracking because that's really important. People like that. But if you're gonna get them a fitness tracker, some of those won't give you the notifications or the ability to use it as a phone. This watch does that and then some. So right now, I've just been wearing it, and you see I've gone how many steps and how many calories, and it just keeps me in the loop. And one of the best things about this being the Series 3, it's more accurate. And that accuracy really comes into play with, you know, whether we're measuring our heart rate, whether it's the fitness tracking capabilities, and you can see how it does that. Behind this watch and all that creativity are these gyroscopes and sensors that are always with you. So whether it's tracking your sleep, your steps, and all that, it's all in one. Another thing, since we're on this shot and you're getting the extra bands, I want to point out how simple it is for you to change out the bands. You just hold down this little button, and boom, it swipes out just like that. And then if you want to swipe in the additional band we're giving you, you can easily do that. So now you'd have a totally different look to your watch because you picked it up here at HSN.
So some of the things that I personally love about the Apple Watch in terms of the experience that it's going to offer to you today, when you go into all these great apps that there's a ton to be able to add, you know, you can do things like listen to your music directly to your AirPods, directly from the watch, or go for a run and not have your phone anywhere near you, and just take this in your AirPods and be able to have your music. You realize that you can control your home from your watch. You can send and receive text messages from your watch. You can hear them and you can respond by voice. You can make and receive phone calls on your watch, and there's actually a microphone and a speaker built right into it. This really becomes an extension of your phone. And for me, you know, one of the big things is I have 2 very young children, and every once in a while I decide to be an adult and go to the movies. I know, crazy, right? But I can't not be reachable for 2 hours. I mean, gosh forbid something were to go wrong. I mean, you always are on call as a parent. But I'm not gonna pull my phone out of my pocket in the movie theater. Bill knows I'm a little angry at people who talk and tweet and Facebook and on their phone in movie theaters. Makes me crazy. But I can't not be reachable. Well, I can glance down. Oh, it's a work email. I don't need to bother. Oh, it's a text from my mom. Love her, can call her later. Oh, it's the babysitter calling. I guess I'll stand up, walk out of the theater, take the call, and do something about it. You know, when you're driving, you can glance at something and not have to be looking down at a phone and losing sight of something. When you're at work or in a meeting or on a date, you can glance down and know what's going on and not have it be that face in phone moment that so many of us get trapped in. And I love having photos. Oh, I knew you were gonna do that.
It's my favorite. But that's just it. It mirrors what's on my phone. So these are old family photos. These are my favorites from vacations years past or whatever. But I'm not on my phone. If you have that family member who's always on their phone, this is perfect for them. So they can still share family photos and all of that, but it's their fitness tracker, it's their watch, it's their text messages, it's, you know, the way they check into the gym or whatever. And it's like, so here's a text message I got. And normally with a fitness tracker, it might just give me an alert, go back to your phone. But this actually allows me to see the text message. Oh, and by the way, the text message was a video clip. So this could be the kids trick-or-treating, it could be something.
We actually hear it too.
Yeah.
We don't just see it, we hear it.
You hear it, you see the video. I mean, the Jetson age has arrived. And you know what actually happened to me once? I was literally wearing my watch. I mean, this happens, it's holiday time. I shut the trunk, my keys, my wallet, my phone, everything was in there. I'm like, I'm not gonna say the word that's coming to mind. But the thing is, I was helpless. And then this was so new to me. And then I realized, wait a second.
I can make a call on my watch.
AAA's in my watch. My phone is in my watch. So I can go literally right down here to that phone icon, because remember, it's not just a watch. And I can hit the phone number, I can hit my favorites, I can dial that phone number just like that. And the thing is, and have a conversation. Hands-free, but I'm connected, I'm engaged. And the thing is, I'm not missing out on anything. And that's why Hey, Brittany, it's Bill and Brett. How are you tonight?
Hey, Bill. Hey, Brett. It's good. You?
We're good. We'll let you get back to work. But did you see how convenient that was? And that's why this speaks to so many people.
You could hear it from the watch. Okay, so just to break down exactly what it is you're getting. Now, I wear the 38mm. I have what I affectionately call lady wrists. Bill wears the 42mm. Traditionally speaking, 38mm would be a woman's watch and 42mm would be a men's watch. But some of us have small wrists. That's life, that's how it goes. And when you buy, you choose your face, and that's the price that you're gonna pay today. Both are at $100 off our value. And you're going to get to choose the color of the watch frame as well as the band. And then you're gonna get the additional metal band to go along with it. So what you're looking at right now, this is our space gray black. Space gray watch, black band. And it comes with a black metal to go along with it. Next to that is our silver fog, and the silver fog comes with a silver metal band to go along with it. Next to that is the gold pink sand, and that one comes with a rose gold additional band to go along with it. And then finally is the space gray gray, which has kind of a charcoal gray sport band, and that one actually comes with a gold band to go along with it. Now, the silver fog is our most popular and our most limited in both 38mm and 42mm. Remember, you have extended holiday returns, you have flexible payments, you have free shipping and handling. If you've ever thought about buying a watch, this is one of the newer models, the Series 3, and we have it available for you at a great sale price. You're getting $100 off both of the models, and one of the biggest and best bundles we've ever put together with that extra metal band, with the charging stand, making it really an all-encompassing one-and-done buy for you today.
Do you want me to turn that down? Sorry.
That's just off the watch, right?
Well, actually, I'm controlling it from the watch. It's playing the music, maybe on my computer or my phone, but the thing is, I want to pause it. I can do it just like that. I can control the volume. I mean, it can be linked to my AirPods as well, but that's the versatility. I'm playing DJ. I even have an app on here from Apple. Let me stop that. I can actually control the shutter on my phone. So it's not self-timer. I can literally see the arrangement and control the shutter and all that. It's just fun to get it home. It's really exciting. And we're talking about the extra bands that we're including. I gotta tell you, have you ever gone and shopped for the bands? Some of the biggest names in fashion are selling bands because they believe in this Apple technology. And you can see the two side by side real quick, so you can see the two sizes. So this is that 38. Here's the 42. Again, men's and women's, but more importantly, let them pick the face that they want. Let them pick the apps that they want. But you're giving them a really fun, big gift.
Okay, now, if you want to pair it with headphones, you can literally go for a run with no phone. Have your